Betrayal doesn't always shout. Sometimes it comes softly disguised as family, seated right beside you at the dinner table. For 58-year-old Nora Whitmore, Thanksgiving had always been a symbol of love and endurance. For 3 decades, she had polished her mother's silver trays, cooked her late grandmother's recipes, and welcomed her family home to her colonial house in Maplebrook, Massachusetts. But this year, the house felt different, quieter, colder, as if it already knew what was coming. The night before Thanksgiving, her phone rang. It was Eric, her oldest son, charming, successful, and increasingly distant. He spoke with forced cheer, confirming dinner plans and casually mentioning that his father, Graham, Nora's ex-husband, would be stopping by early to have her sign a few papers. Nora's hand froze mid-motion. The mention of Silverpine Lodge, their lake property, made her heart clench. It was the one piece of their life together that had remained untouched by the bitterness of divorce. The place where her children had learned to swim, where her late son Ryan had laughed around campfires under summer stars. Graham had insisted years ago that the deed remain in both their names for tax purposes, he said. Now she finally understood why. She ended the call quietly. In her reflection on the polished silver, she barely recognized the woman staring back streaks of gray, tired eyes, yet a spark still alive behind them. She had loved deeply and lost deeply, but she had also learned. Thanksgiving Day dawned calm and crisp. Around 2:45 inches the afternoon, Nora was setting the table when the doorbell rang. Graham Whitmore stood on her porch, immaculate in his cashmere sweater, carrying a leather folder under his arm. Even after 8 years of divorce, he still walked as though the world bent around him. "Just a formality," he explained smoothly. "Developers are buying the lake house. Eric's been helping handle it." Nora listened in silence as he spoke, her heart tightening with every word. He was selling Silverpine Lodge, her memories, her sanctuary, without even asking. He called it business. She called it betrayal. Before she could answer, the second wave arrived. Eric, his wife Tessa, their son Caleb, and a young woman Nora didn't recognize Paige Larson. To Nora's surprise, her daughter Lydia appeared too, having flown in unannounced from Seattle. The whole family gathered together under her roof for what would become the most defining dinner of their lives.